Thinking he was wearing the big white tee, like I listen to
the squad.
I listen to
say that.
Sweeping that squad up and get you shot.
Yo, man, it's like you, man.
And why Able to the audience. Sponsored by Whiskey Vision. Special guest.
They needed something crazy. They needed a different. The patience they need to stand up. They needed.
Yeah, no, rest in peace of Stack, rest in peace of Chick Drugs. You already like, but that's what I grew up with. Drill rap, I feel like it's a thing that it's like the same thing. It's very repetitive. Like unless you talk something, unless somebody come with something that I can be like, yo, that's different. I ain't never heard. Everything's the same. Like everything.
That's only because of the beat wise and how everybody flow it. Because niggas could definitely change that shit up.
But even the substance in the concept
it's the same. Yeah, that's a fact. Killing me. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
It's like, bro, like where do you get to a point you look and be like, yo, bro, I sound just like him. You can't say nobody meeting or nothing like that because it's all one concept. It's all one thing. Compared to when you growing up, you listen to Stack, you listen to Banks, you listen to Tinks, you listen to all. It's different.
That's a fact.
It's different. You getting a different vibe, a different energy. You might get Lloyd Banks because of the way his voice is compared to Stack's the way his voice is, but even the way they talk was different.
You talking my two favorite, like.
Yeah, bro, I can't wait till we get the top five that are alive.
Because that's crazy.
I can't wait.
You talking my two favorite niggas. Like one time at a point, Banks had me in a point to where if I was mad or some shit like that, I want to take it to a nigga, I'm going to listen to him. Oh, fat.
Banks
like
different.
Real
Banks,
shit, G's like.
Banks definitely is a different breed.
I was one.
That's how I was with Stack and Banks and them niggas.
Like, it's like Banks. I always been a fan. Even now,
my block is a Banks fan. That's just.
I feel like you can't. You gotta. I feel like Banks should have. He got lazy at a point, but I'm glad to see him back. I'm glad to see him back because he's talking. He's still got it, and the song's still in like they was back when he dropped on Fire or he did the Victory freestyle. Like, see, people don't know about the mixtapes. The mixtapes.
Yeah, I got it about 4.
I'm talking about shit. P Cutter, DJ K Slay.
Yeah.
The professionals, all those. Envy when he was coming to Brooklyn with G Baby, like I'm talking about that when young dudes was with Envy and like you got
it's gonna get
like,
wild. Cause I'm telling you, this is getting wild now. Imagine when the top 5 that are live start. Oh man. Cause man, what's up though, bro? What's my fault, bro? My fault. What's the latest shit you dropped?
The 2 EPs. I dropped Emotions of a Gemini Valentine's Day. I gave that a little time to marinate, get in the air, let them know it's there. And then Real Trench, baby, I dropped that March 10th. So, like, I ain't really giving too much time to put.
That's how you was marketing it. You did any shows recently?
Nah, I haven't did no shows in a minute, bro. Like, a lot of people was like, yo, what you going to do? I'm going to be back outside. I'll be real. I'm just trying to take care of the business side and the music side and get all that taken in because I'm outside this summer. I'm going to be on the stage.
We outside this summer. Yeah, we outside this summer, man. Word. You got to keep grinding, man. You got to strive for greatness at all times. Gee, this is my first time really meeting you and all that. You know what I'm saying? Your music and shit is fire, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. Got your own lane. You know what I'm saying? You do your own thing from my eyes.
I can't be scared. When I came in this game, I wasn't scared at all. I said I'm gonna be me. Yeah. And like if you don't like me, so be it. But I'm gonna be me. I ain't never look at the next man and be like, damn, I gotta be like him to get where I wanna be. Nah, nigga, fuck with that. I wanna be me.
And you dolly too. Look like you can't dolly.
I rock with who I rock with because they got the same energy as me. They happen to have people behind them with the same. That makes you even doper. So I like being in my own lane because nobody can look at me and be like, oh, he's copying him. He copying that because you have a majority that be like, yeah, you capping.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's a fact. Nah, that's a super fact. Man, listen, I ain't gonna hold you.
What's up?
Music, your shit, dropping back to back, putting pressure on them. You feel me? To Infinity, putting pressure on them.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. Y'all making moves, man. There's other artists and big, but I don't really know a lot of them names. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you, but y'all putting pressure on them. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a super fact, bro.
It's boss life for no life, money makers. How they say it? We outside with this one. Everybody pop out. Tonight's a movie, but we all come from the jungle, so we gon' call it the Zoovie. Off the bag alone, she wanna do me. Off for the VIP speedy with no ceiling like a Tunchi. Everybody pop out, tonight's a movie, but we all come from the jungle, so we gon' call it a Zoovie. Off for the bag alone, she wanna do me. And the VIP speedy with no ceiling like a Tunchi. Hold on.
I find that all live, and then we gonna get to the game part.
We gotta put Jay, Biggie of course.
Hold on. Is that Biggie because you from Brooklyn? Or is that Biggie because
hold on, wait, I wanted to be on this. Hold up.
It ain't even.
It's about to get real on this one.
It ain't even a Brooklyn thing, just me growing, just listening. Listen to a lot. Because the concepts and things he do and stuff I do, I see similar styles and all that things like that. So yeah, I'll never be biased.
Alright, I have to ask that because every Brooklyn person we asked that so far then gave us because they from Brooklyn. I respect it because I'm from the Rock and I'm from Hassett. And Stack was from there and I listen to Stack all day. That's one of my favorite. You know what I'm saying, at all time. And somebody might say I'm biased because of that, but nah. Shit that he was talking about was going on in the hood, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? So
he was that in the hood. He definitely
like,
put on.
Niggas was there. I wasn't there for it exact, but you know, growing up, I had to adapt it to it. Then I was in there. I understood what the fuck he was talking about.
So that's Jay, Biggie, Pop. Definitely got to throw Kiss in there.
Jay, Biggie, Pop, Kiss.
Hold up, my bad, bro. My bad. Listen, this is my fault. I had to get everything together.
Jay, Biggie, Pop,
and Nas. Nas earned the spot up there with me because Nas been snapping. His last 3 albums, he went crazy. And I already was a Nas fan, but them last 3 albums, like that, solidified his spot with me in the top 5. He snapped on all 3 of them albums. Like he was talking my talk. I'm like filthy.
He got you through your hard times.
Yeah, like Nas songs like One Mic. That was one of them like I could be having a crazy day, wanting the black spaz or whatever. Like I put on that, and I just sit there and I could zone out and just like really just sit there and be zoned out and I be in a good mood.
Feel good. That's like, alright, go through.
I heard most of it, but can I get the roundup again? Because I didn't know I'd be like I told my show.
Jay-Z,
Jay-Z,
Biggie, Pop, Jadakiss, Nas.
You got Biggie and Pop in the same lineup. That's fire. That's fire. A lot of people don't put them in the same lineup.
And the same thing with Jay. Is it because you're from Brooklyn or is it just...
Jay, I give Jay his credit. I ain't gonna lie, when he used to say great, like he used to say the greatest all that, I was like, I gotta hear something. But to do what he done and even still carry talk your talk like that, and when he was on Renegade and Fade, man, he got too many classes. What song? They Don't Love Me No More. He was up. It was him, Ross, and Meek. And the way Jay was talking was filthy, so I'm like, nah. He shouldn't be able to do y'all like this on this record.
Why not? If he is
listen to like that beat, I feel like that was so Meek Lane. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like that was Meek Lane, but Meek took, Ross took, but the way Jay came off, it was filthy. So I'm like, nah. Hit him with the high screen, like he was going This is what I'm talking about, like, bro. The way he was hitting them on that record, he did.
I feel you. I feel you on that. I can't roll with you. Meek my nigga too. And he caught them on that. But Ross a wealth nigga, so he was talking more wealth to these niggas. So
Jay-Z was talking well too, bro.
The
way Jay came on the track in the beginning, you knew for a fact, yeah, I'm about to show them something, and that's what he did. You don't talk like that on the track that was meant for me. Like that.
So that top 5 you gave us,
don't play with me.
Is that like the top 5? Like you wake up, who you listen to straight off? Like
I literally listen to all them dudes every day, even if it's. I don't care if it's 2 tracks each, 1 track. I listen to. Pac got too much, bro. If you can't listen,
that's a fact. Pac
it's so much shit that's out that like, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga. And my other brother a Biggie nigga.
Keep your head up.
Yeah,
Brenda got a baby.
Yeah, that's different.
There's a song he made for Above the Rim
page. Yeah. Listen, man, Tupac, different breed.
Even
Tupac on this conversation. You see, I don't know if y'all see that whole video go viral. Somebody come back and they like,
he got the dreads
I'm claiming Tupac.
I did see that.
What y'all think about that?
I'll say this, because since it's been kind of like a thing that been put in the air for a long
time. Oh, this is regular shit. Y'all niggas talking about this the way we have to.
I look at it like this. I'm a father.
Bro.
I'm not glorifying no hood. I'm a father. So when I look at my kids don't come from the circumstances I went through. So as a father, I want to make sure they never experience that. To be a man, I don't care what race you are, and you glorify stupidity and ignorance, and you know you got the future behind you, we'll climb.
That's a fact.
Anything I did in the streets, my kids don't have no part. Do I shelter my kids? No. I don't shelter them, but at the same time, I teach them. Y'all not from no hood, so when y'all do talk slang or try to talk and get crazy with it, guess what? I'm gonna violate you. Why? Because you don't come from that.
Yo, that's crazy that you say that, because the other day, no lie to you, my daughter, she running around talking about no cap. So I'm like, you know what that means? She started laughing. Like, yeah, I know what it means. But she ain't really know what it mean at first. A couple days later, what she do? Come asking me, Daddy, I know what it mean now. I know what it mean, yeah. But now you know what it means. Stop saying it if you don't know what it mean. You know what I'm saying? You can't just run around saying a word. Like, you know what I'm saying? Say it for the right reasons. You just gonna be running around just saying
That's how my little one. They say something like, and I just look at them, know what it mean?
That's
you know
a fact.
Like, why you copy them?
You know what it was like right there? The like, yo, what the fuck? Why you saying that was this Boston?
Oh yeah, that was
yeah. I ain't gonna my daughter still be saying that.
Jeez,
no, my son was like, hey yo. Granted, he 4.
Did that earlier.
Granted, when he did it, he was 4. So I'm like, I stopped. I'm like, hold on. I'm like, yo, you know what that means? So all of a sudden, he literally just put his head down, started looking around. I'm like, nah. I'm like, do you know what it means? He looked at me, tried to give me like a quick smile. I'm like, it ain't funny. I'm like, you don't know what that means. So I'm like, do yourself a favor for your benefit and keep it out your mouth. You don't know what that means. You don't even need to be saying it.
That's a fact.
So keep it out your mouth. And you know, people might find that accessible. That's me. Like, ain't nobody gonna tell me how to read.
You got your own kids, bro.
Like, regardless of the situation, I know what
this generation is fucking sensitive. This new generation is sensitive.
This generation is fucked up. That's what
sensitive.
Let's keep it all the way tall. This generation ain't sensitive. This generation come from
not
parents.
The generation of the parenting is. They sensitive, bro.
Nah, you can't say that.
Some of them, bro, what?
The parents
they'll be wanting to whip their kids' ass and shit, bro. I grew up with ass whooping, and not an ass whooping at least a good.
I'm against that. We shouldn't have to. I mean, me personally,
this is the thing about it.
I'm just saying.
People gotta understand and separate the difference between abuse and discipline.
That's a fact.
You spanking your kid compared to you beating your kid is a difference. Stop trying to make it seem because you trying to tell a parent they can't do something in a world that you don't get the chance to make the same mistake twice.
Nobody was there for when I was getting my ass whipped. Straight like that.
Hey, bro, I just like.
I respect it. So
yeah,
I'm against it unless you if I talk about if you do something bad, yeah, I'm spanking you. right? My voice do it enough.
It just certain people.
You know what I'm saying? She know I give her that look. I give her that look, and she know, like, but sometimes.
That's what we was talking about last time. We're getting that one good look.
I'm on my.
Some people be just thinking that they disciplining or some shit. They be like, I don't know, bro. Some people be trying to do that shit too much,
people get caught in the media. They get caught up with they shit in the media. They name it different kinds of parent, and they call it gentle parent. You're not gonna tell me what to do.
That's a fact.
Bro, I'm on my A game. My father passed when I was 3. My father got killed when I was 3. So I'm on my A game at all times to make sure my kids have an understanding of life. I'm not gonna be there when you turn 18, you become an adult on your own.
Right, that's a fact.
Tomorrow ain't promised, so while I'm here, I don't care how old you is, I'm gonna teach you what you know. So at the end of the day, when you become grown and you choose to go in the world, I ain't gonna have no mess, no issue. You're not gonna be able to get to me like that because I taught you everything you need to know. A lot of parents be sick in the crib and all that stuff like that. And I understand that's your baby, your child, or whatever like that. But if you did your job, once they hit them streets, it is what it is.
That's a fact.
Because you can't stress and make your life expectancy shorter. Because your kid want to act out, do it. When I talk to my mom, and she says she worried and she might be nervous, scared about me or whatever like that, like I tell her, you did what you did, now it's my turn.
Do you think sports is really an outlet for these kids? As in, like, in that way?
I feel like sports can be an outlet. Sports for some kid can be therapy. So it's a good thing. You feel what I'm saying? It's a good thing. Sports can be like when I played football. Like it was a therapy because I like with the tackling you can let out the aggression.
That's a fact.
Like you can run like whatever you thinking of when you on that field or you on that court, you can let it go. You can just play. Like, I'm telling you, it was serious therapy for me because I was an aggressive kid growing up, bro. I was aggressive.
Right, sometimes you gotta pull that shit in. Wow, man.
Like, losing my father got my whole concept on life. Like, I be damned to put my babies through a life that they got a whole bunch of questions I can't answer because I'm not there. So, I'm here for the long run. And, like, that's why I do what I gotta do to be on my game as far as health, but in general, I'm not moving how I used to move because I'm like, that'd be selfish for me to put myself in a situation I can't make it home to them. Like, you can't call yourself a father if you out there still taking risks that can get you taken away from your kids.
That's a fact. Talk that shit. Talk to these niggas, man. Yo, listen.
Talk your shit.
Geez, when they really come up here, they really be talking that shit. It just happens like that. It's just the vibe, man. Like, for real, the Rapcast is really that shit.
How many little ones you got, bro?
I got 3 little ones. I got 1 daughter, she my oldest, and I got 2 boys.
How old you was when you had the first one?
24, 25. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Even with my daughter, I'm very cautious on what I do because I know the effects you can have on your kids. Yo, like if I'm in the streets and I'm wilding out and I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do and I'm willing to expose them to that, whatever decisions that they choose to make in the near future, I'm me to blame.
Nah, you can't. I don't feel like it's you to blame, bro. I just feel like we not always there with our kids, bro, as in the timing.
No, I'm talking about things we do have control.
No, I'm saying, yeah, we gonna definitely protect, but we can't control what we not seeing.
I'm not talking about us being there. I'm talking about when we are there.
Right.
Make the moments that you are there impactful.
That's a fact. Like, that's a whole.
I used to be stressed out over that. Like thinking to myself, like, yo, when I'm not around, damn, what are they learning? And I used to let it stress me out. But then I thought about something. If they love me the way they do, and I'm as impactful in their life as I am, then that leans on me to do everything I have to let them know, like, you're going to hear a bunch of bullshit in life. But at the same time, I'm going to give you something to think about because I put that knowledge in your head too. So I'm putting knowledge in your head so you can combat with the bullshit you won't hear. So you can never say, nobody never told me this. I schooled you to it.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Like,
I like that. That's a fact. Talk that shit, man. That's real.
Too many parents moving scary and moving stupid.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And everybody like they want to be perfect. It ain't about perfection. It's about doing.
Say that again. Too many parents moving. Yeah, that's
too many parents moving young and they want to be their kids. Stop wanting to be your kid's friend. Like I tell my kids, I came out my ball sack respectfully. I'm not about to I made you. I'm not gonna be your friend.
Man, I ain't gonna hold you, G's. I ain't gonna hold you. My daughter, like the bond me and her got, like she'll just come right now and just straight pop on me. Ooh, like, but even when I'm mad with her, she don't take me serious that much. But I could be like serious, but she'll still come pop with me. So it's like,
how old?
My daughter's 7. Word, I'm saying so. It's like,
but that like it's a difference between
like child.
No, it's a difference. But it's a difference. Your child being like serious and her being playful. It's a difference because they are babies. But at the same time, though, it's a time where you gotta understand like
it's real.
A child, I'm an adult. Check yourself.
Yeah, that's
why I do it.
Like when
that's when that look coming.
My daughter stand like, say like if my daughter was here, she'd be like in our face while we talking about some grown shit. She wouldn't be nosy, just be right here in our face. I'd be like, yo, go sit the fuck down somewhere. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, why you in our face? We talking about something else. Like, you know what I'm saying, like,
bro,
should be like that.
I kick the little one outside, tell them to go play outside. You try to do that,
bro. Thank God for you thinking like that for real, because that is a problem with a lot of parents that let their young ones when they young, like I'm talking about 5, 6, you sitting there in their face while they and like then you wonder where they pick like you playing a part in it. That's like I don't want my little one to know like
nothing.
When I'm in talking to an adult and you know you ain't got all I gotta do is hit them with the stare. They out of there like nope. And they'll even if one that didn't catch the stare, they'll
come on,
man. You gotta go.
You gotta go. That's a fact, bro. That's fire. That's fire because that's like it goes down through our line before. Had our moms or our pops gave us that look.
About to say that.
You know what I'm saying? And there was somebody that got that look that had to, because that shit was just like handed down. That look.
After my father died, my mom held that look down. I knew not to try my mother.
I felt that. That's a fact. I felt that.
That nigga ain't come back around my life till he was like 18. I was like 18. Real shit.
My pops was dead. My pops was dead, so I moved to the shelter. I ain't gonna hold you. I moved to the shelter. My mom got us a social. I was the man in the house when I was 15 years old. After that shit was different because that's when I had to start. That's when I was feeling the way for every boy that was trying to talk to my sister, every man that was trying to holler at my moms. And then it was like, I was really in the streets. I was gang banging already in the hood when I was like 11 and a half, 12, because, you know, grew me up. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I took that shit to the Bronx when I moved to the shelter. When I took that shit to the Bronx with me, bro, at that age, it was mad hard. Like, I ain't gonna front, because it was like, I had to let certain shit happen, and then I was mixing it up with the street shit, so certain shit just couldn't happen. And it was like, it was wild, bro, growing up to be a grown-ass man in a young-ass age, bro.
But it's all about learning.
Yeah, that's a fact. That shit
made each one teach one, right?
That's a fact, bro.
Like,
that's a fact.
Gotta teach, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, man, because that's what we gotta do in this world. We
don't
gotta
break
learn.
You, make you.
That's a fact. If you don't learn from your mistakes, then, man, you won't know nothing. You gonna keep fucking falling and bumping your fucking head. Of course you gonna know. That shit hurt. I don't want to do it no more. Why you gonna still do it? Especially when you get older.
That's
There's no time to make dumb
when it comes to younger dudes that look up to me, it's like I refuse to like, bro, I'm not gonna put you down the path I want to. Because you got some OGs that should be out there teaching a different lesson, but they not. So
why you think that? Why you think that they not giving out the white
like respecting my OGs, they like I had ones that like damn they would be in tears, like seeing me knowing like what I was doing one knew that I was in the streets heavy. He saw me, yoked me up like damn they was crying like with tears in his eyes like you bugging.
That's right.
Like you could do anything. It's things you could do. You don't have to do this. Like really on some shit, and it like
was like, you shaking them off. You told that nigga yo get out of
there. I couldn't even shake because it was such a serious moment. I know like he was real. I know he wasn't like saying anything or whatever like that.
So you wasn't really no hard headed young nigga
like that. So I ain't gonna say all that.
That's what I'm saying.
I had them aggressive problems like being like not having a father.
Right.
When you younger, you use that as an excuse. You get ready. You make it easier to. Cause when you outside and you see somebody else with their dad, so you get set like eventually. But then losing my father at 3, he became like. When it's sad, but my mind started like forgetting. I'm like,
when you know you had to be the man in the house.
Young, 9, 10. Super. I got 4 brothers. I was the second oldest. Super defensive over. Like I was super defensive with my family in general. Like I'm not, and even as young, I moved like I do when I was younger. I'm not gonna be the one that's gonna talk crazy to you, but let you slip up, let you get crazy. I'll be right there with you. Right there. And because my family, it's a lot of, it's more women than it is men in my family, so I'm gonna go at all times. But having 4 brothers and me being the second oldest, like I'm on protection mode for them. I'm like doing things for them. I'm making sure, because that's the brother I am, and plus the fun not having a father, I know it made me that way too, because I don't never want them to feel like they ain't got nobody.
That's what's up.
Hey, you smoking no more?
Yeah, much as you know.
You ain't. Don't tell me you.
Nah, I ain't tapping out. I ain't tapping out. I just want to get the rhythm back, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Don't I'm on the motherfucking road with this one.
This shit fire though, G.
I'm on the motherfucking road. Yo, G, we really appreciate you pulling up, because it's about to get real lit.
Yeah,
it's about to get lit, G.
And you drink, you want to pour up again?
You have to pour up to the game about to start. That ain't that game.
Open that one, yeah, because that's my boy right there.
I need to pour up too. You don't want no wine down? Want no wine down for real?
You got the cups. There should be some other cups over there. If it's not, it's some right here. The other cup. Go to the bag. Huh? Yo, bro, you could unpass it.
Bro, yeah. Choices on, right?
Yeah, I can hear everything.
Fire.
Yeah.
The new set is phenomenal. I ain't gonna front. My foot. That's what I had your headphones too, bro. But everything was like mad behind today, bro.
My bad. I thought he was going toast it. Probably, jeans.
Nah, these are the type of interviews I like, man. I ain't gonna lie, I did a lot of interviews, son.
Tell us. I need to know. Where we at? Where we at on your list?
Since the beginning, since he started.
This is in my top 3. You know?
Yeah, top 3.
I like the energy. So I ain't gonna lie. I'm loving the energy. Y'all too much relatable to me. So like that's up there.